I've got a brand new one here that has just arrived that I am eager to open up. I'll tell you more about it here in just a minute. But what I'm trying to lay out here are some of my personally most commonly used tools that I keep here at the house from Toolant. I have been promoting these Toolant tools in partnership with the Toolant brand now for more than a year. And throughout the past year, these are some of, again, my most personally used tools that I really use this stuff. Like whenever something comes up here at the house, you know, or maybe it's on my wife's honey to-do list, you know how that goes. This is the stuff that I grab. And I've got all the tool brands. I like all this stuff. Anytime I need to do something like with wrenches, putting together something. Hang on, it's getting hot in here. I was outside getting these tools out of the garage. Let me get this jacket off. And let me go ahead and grab a knife here to pop that tape here in just a second. What I have here is a set of metric and standard Toolant wrenches, and these are the ratcheting wrenches. What's cool about these, other than them being ratcheting, let me see if I can hold this up here in the shot for you and show it to you without spilling these. In the bottom row here, let me give you a close-up so you can see the sizes better. And then if I close this, of course those were your standard sizes, and flip it over, all of the metric ones are here on the bottom. Look at this. Look at this. Look how many that is. Maybe you can pause this or screenshot it. But look, here, I'll try to get them right here. If you want to screenshot that, if you want to see if your husband or boyfriend may like that or need these, here's a better close-up of the sizes here. These are my most often used wrenches. Let me give you a close-up of what they actually look like. Again, these are the ratcheting wrenches. One side is just a non-ratcheting. You can see all the points here that give you great grab. You don't have to worry about stripping stuff as much as you would with like a standard wrench. And then look at all them teeth right there, baby. You put that on a nut, it ain't coming off until you're ready to take it off. And these things all, listen. Got great action. So again, metric and standard sizes available with the Toolant ratcheting wrench set. Whenever you're finished, you can see me right now hopefully just rolling this back up. It's got two Velcro strips here, and I will just strap that Velcro back, and it's ready to go back inside of my toolbox. That was the Toolant ratcheting wrenches set. Again, both standard and metric sizes, and like I said, you just have to work with them to see what I'm saying. But if you're a mechanic at all and are familiar with any wrenches, you ain't going to have near the slip that you would experience if you just had the old standard, just straight cut edges. You get what I'm saying? You've seen all those points of bite and contact on that? It grabs hold, it don't want to let go. Now this right here was something that I just got the other day. But all of my old staplers, you know, I just had the old manual ones, just pop, pop, you know, you got to push and pop. This is a brand new battery powered one from Enocraft. And you might be like, well, I thought this was a Toolant video. Toolant and Enocraft are the same brand, same mothership, and the products are manufactured in either the Enocraft name or the Toolant name. But again, if you see Enocraft or Toolant, just know you can expect the same quality from both. And let me give you a close-up shot of the stapler. As I was driving staples with this into a 2x4 the other day on a live video when I first unboxed it. It comes with 3 boxes of staples here. They could barely fit all of it into the box. Look at this. You want to talking about making it easy. If you got to staple a bunch of stuff, or like if you're into crafts and you use a stapler quite often yourself, you can do that right there, like this right here. Tap. I got a video of it. You can just scroll down a few videos and see it. I don't really have anything to staple it into right now, and I don't want to put it into the table, but I'm telling you, this thing will bury these big staples into a 2x4 with ease at just a little feather twitch of your finger right there. So again, if you are having to use a stapler often, and I'm talking about more of a construction or craft type stapler, usually, you know, they're silver chrome looking. You gotta press them against something, and then you gotta squeeze it real hard. And you know, if you've done it after a while, your grip gets tired. You won't have that with this right here, because all you gotta do is, again, click, 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 and do. This thing has got the power. It's a lithium-ion battery. All of the charging cables come inside of the box with it to be able to recharge it anywhere you've got a plug-in outlet near. So that is the Eno-Craft lithium-ion powered stapler. Let me get it back inside of the box here. And as I told you, it does include 3 boxes of staples with it inside of the box. So if you got a husband or a boyfriend, or like I said, you yourself, and you know that they're out there having to staple stuff up all the time, make their life a lot easier by getting them the Eno-Craft lithium-ion powered stapler. I'm going to put the charging cable back inside of the box now. So that's 2 of the tools that I have up here on top of the countertop. I may leave that stapler popped up right there for you. Maybe you can see it better. And next, I'm getting ready to grab, I don't want to tell you a lie without looking at the analytics, but I do believe what I'm getting ready to show you, after more than a year, this is my biggest seller. This is not my biggest seller just on TikTok. This is one of my biggest sellers inside of my Amazon shop as well. And that is the famous Toolant Nut Driver Set. I have had over 1 million views, I know, just on this particular product, because I have made quite a few videos with them. I believe I have one of them pinned to the top of my main profile right now. All of my friends locally have this. If any of you know what I do for a living, or know what I've always done in the past, you know I come from the construction industry. All of my friends use this stuff all the time, because whenever I began promoting it, they're like, Tanner, man, that stuff's going to strip off because this is impact ready. And dude, let me just show you. Guess how many necks I have snapped? You'd have to look on my page to see how many videos I have done with these. And I have been burying, I'm talking about burying big lag screws, you know, with a impact driver just into boards and stuff, till I'm just stripping the top off of the friggin' bolts off the lag screws, just trying to break these right here. And you're like, what are you trying to tear your tools up? I just been trying to show people that was talking shit, trying to say these things weren't stout. I've tried to break them. Tried to, on purpose, on live video, and guess what? They ain't a single one of them broke in this entire set, and I've had it now for more than a year. And I do believe I can say this safely, and it's going to be a factual statement. I have sold thousands of these right here, and I ain't heard nothing but good shit about it. So if that's what you want to go by, that's what you can go by, because what I just said, you can take that to the bank, son. Now, there's your 3 that I've got up here on top of this table. We've gone over the Toolant ratcheting wrenches. I have showed you the Toolant impact nut drivers. I have just popped out the brand new Eno-Craft lithium-ion battery-powered stapler. And now, if you haven't seen this, have you seen the Eno-Craft plastic welder yet? Because I had never seen one in my life. It does come with this case right here. Let me unzip this thing and show you how cool this is right here. And you might be like, what is that for? Well, I'll tell you. If you have any hard plastic items around, whatever you can think of. Here, let me get your imagination going. A trash can outside. Maybe you hit it with a car, you broke the side of it, whatever. You want to see, that hard plastic on that trash can? If you ever crack it or break it, right here. What about like a piece of plastic around like the fender weld of a car? Maybe you crack some of that plastic. You want to know how you can stitch that crack back together? With this right here. I do have further videos on my main page once again of me actually welding plastic together with this on live video. You can see the flame coming off of it, because let me show you what the contents have with this. Easier for me to show you. Here is actually a piece of plastic from a video in the past where I cut this right here. I cut this in two, and then you can see those two stitches going across. That is where I have already welded two staples inside of this actual plastic and have gone back and trimmed these staples off. Now, I do still need to file that off to make it smooth, but I was just demonstrating how the plastic welder actually works. And inside of the box, along with the charging cable, are a ton of these plastic welding staples. Let me see if I can show them to you here without spilling them. And what you do is this right here, if you've never seen this. Let me show you. I'm going to set them right here. Bear with me, because like I said, I don't want to spill them. I'm going to grab one of them right here just to show you. So, let me come a little closer to the camera. So, imagine you had a crack just as I showed you in plastic, whatever the plastic item may be. Let's say it was cracked all the way down through here. Can you imagine that? Okay, and you're going to want to go down through that crack placing these staples. Let me show you how easy it is to do that. Look, you see this staple that I just got out of that pack right there? See these two ends right here? See these two holes right here? Watch this. All you gotta do is just get them in there lightly. You don't have to go crazy with it. Just trying to get that left one in there. There it is. Just barely pressing it with my finger. Let me give you a shot. You see that right there? Let me see if I remember how to do it exactly. This is the power button. I'm not sure if I got any juice. Let's just see. If I got juice, when I pull this trigger right here, this thing's going to get hot, and watch. Look. I want you to see me pulling the trigger and how fast it works if I've got power. Here we go. Here, you can see that. Watch my finger right here. On 3, 2, and 1. Don't think I got the power on. Let me see. Come on, Tanner. There it is. Look, see that light just came on? Watch this. Take 2. Keep your eye on the finger right here. And watch that staple. I'm going to count down. 3, 2, 1. Look, 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 look. You see it? You see it? Watch this. Watch this. Come on, get it on camera, Tanner. Oh, shit. I didn't do right. Gotta let it sit there for a second. Okay, let that sit there for a second. All right. Just like that. Woo! God almighty. I wasn't ready for that. I didn't plan on going that far in depth with this with you guys, but damn, that's how that plastic welder works. Look at that. I could have sunk that thing. Dude, I did. Hey, I was just trying to show that to y'all just so you can see how it works. Now, I didn't say that was all on a whim. You see, that's all on a whim. That wasn't planned. Look what I did. That thing's so hot, I stuck it through the other side. So that's how well it works. If you push too hard, I mean, it'll shoot it all the way through. But you can see how it works, and I apologize for not doing a better job inside of the live video. But if you're like me, I'd never seen one of these in my life, and I was curious how the damn thing worked. So I just wanted to show that to all of you right now and show you that it does work. So if there's for a reason you may need a plastic welder in your life, or you think your husband or boyfriend may need one in his life, well, I've got it linked to the video right now. This is once again the Eno-Craft plastic welder. This thing is rechargeable. Again, it does come with the charging cable right here. And look, it's just a Type-C to USB charger. That's all this thing needs. You don't got to worry about buying like a bunch of batteries for it or anything like that. That's it. Inside of the plastic welding kit as well, it comes with these cutters right here to cut off that excess. You see there? Boom. Just like that. It comes with a whole tackle box full of staples for real. I mean, man, they didn't short you on this one, so you're getting your money's worth. Let me make sure that ain't hot no more. Nope, already cool to the touch. And make sure I turn the power button off. And remember, when I had the power on, that light was on, and as you can see, it is off now. And I will show you some more tooling tools, making my way to my brand new set that I am still eager to open up for the very first time. I was going to show you one of my most used tools that I keep right here literally inside of the drawer, but they don't have this one inside of the TikTok shop anymore, and I'm not sure why, because I have used this thing. I'm going to show it to you anyway. Look, why would you stop carrying this? Dude, it's got it all. Look at that right there. This thing is badass. Look, I sold a ton of them too last year. Anyway, they don't have it this year, but I think what I'm getting ready to show you, I think, is the replacement to this. Now, don't hold me to that just yet, but that's what my assumption is that's inside this box right here. So I just wanted to show that to you. Now, hey, if you're like me, you end up needing to use Allen wrenches quite often. Now, I'm all the time having to put stuff here together. You know, these companies are sending me samples to make videos for them, and I'm all the time grabbing my Allen wrenches, right? When Toolant sent me these Allen wrenches, I can recall whenever my friend Sharon and I were first discussing them, he's like, Tanner, because I was like, Sharon, I got tons of Allen wrenches. Trust me, I appreciate it, but I don't need no Allen wrenches, I promise you. Really, I don't hardly need any tools at all. And he's like, no, Tanner, these aren't normal Allen wrenches. And I'm like, oh, what are they then? Well, let me show you. These things have got a soft coating over them. Can you see? I'm trying to hold it in the camera, so I'm turning back and looking at the Allen wrenches. Look at that. Can you see that coating? But let me tell you what else is cool about these right here. Look, up here at the top, you'll see this is just your basic standard straight edging. You see that? But take a look at the bottom right here. Look at this. You see these beveled edges on every single piece? What that allows these to be able to do. Okay, so now I don't have one right here, but let's pretend, here let's just pretend, let's use this big boy here for reference. Let's pretend I had an Allen screw right here. Can you just pretend just for a moment? Okay, now with a standard Allen wrench, my only two options in order to be able to loosen or tighten that particular screw that we're talking about right here, this imaginary one, right, is to do what? Insert this in, straight in, up and down, vertical. You know what I'm saying? Vertical right here or vertical right here. Look, this beveled edge will allow a person, you can sit here and tighten or loosen this imaginary Allen screw from an angle. You don't have to be straight up and down. They'll work all the way over here, just like this right here, with that beveled edge. I've had to do that a lot working out there on the four-wheeler and stuff, in places that I couldn't hardly get my normal stuff to. You can get this as well on bicycles. I've used it installing seats just recently, and I can get at an angle and loosen and tighten those Allen screws that I couldn't even access with my standard Allen wrenches. So all of the Allen wrenches inside of this set are individually labeled. You can see the 10 millimeter size here. You get standard and metric inside of the order. And one other cool thing, let me show you this too. Now, I didn't even know how this worked at first, but on this right side right here, look, on the back, you're going to see a magnet, or actually two magnets, right? What that does, and I don't have, again, anything here magnet that I can magnetize. Here, let me show you. Look, you pop them out, and whenever I run that through this right here, just like this right here, This thing is now magnetized. I can pick up stuff. Of course, that's too heavy. I might be able to do this little bitty one here and show you. Maybe. Let me see. Sure can. Look. That's what I can show you. Okay, look at that. Magnetized it just by running it through there. Now, if I do it again, look at that. Turned it off. That is so crazy to me. Let me do that one more time. Look. Keep your eyes on this little Allen screw or Allen wrench right here. This is a 1/16. Watch this. Watch how cool this is. Again, on both sets, standard and metric, look, you'll see these magnets right here on this side. If you've ordered these yourself, I actually learned it from a video after I had already had these for a while, because I can remember thinking to myself, I was like, I could have sworn Sharon said these things were magnetized. So if you want to know how it works, then maybe you might be a little bit of a dumbass like old Tanner here, and I couldn't figure out how to get these magnetics to work with these Tula Allen wrenches. Well, here's how you do it. You take it right here, see that groove? Look, pass it through, just like that. Boom. You see this? Here it is up close, magnetized. Now watch this. I don't know if I got to flip it over or not, but hey, I'm going to pass it through again. Boom. Oh, that wasn't it. Maybe I needed to keep it the same way. Watch this. If I did it right. No, I thought now if I did it. What am I doing wrong? I just did a second ago. If you do it one way, it turns it on. If you do it another way, it turns it off. Magnetized, okay? Maybe I do it this way. Nope, still magnetized. I'm doing something wrong. Shit. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Still magnetized. I don't know how to turn it back off. It's too smart for me. If you know how, well, congratulations. Anyway, you're supposed to be able to turn it back off some way. I just wanted to show you how these things are magnetized. Looks like I grabbed this little one out of this other set here. So I do think that is super cool, and wanted to share that with you. And here is another close-up of the Tula Allen wrenches set. I have had these, I don't know if I've had them for a full year yet, but if I haven't had them for a full year, it's got to be close. And you can see I have used the crap out of them, and they still look brand new. Again, every piece has all of these sizes. Everything is like well readable, so you see exactly what you need and what you're grabbing. Those are the Tula magnetic Allen wrenches. And this is a set I got actually not too long ago right here. Check this out. Now, I've showed you the nut driver set that I have sold so many of. Well, that is for impact devices, you know, like for your impact drill. Here is one that has a manual handle, like if you're doing like electrician work and stuff like that, where you're having to, like, you know, loosen and tighten any type of like nut driver. Here is all of your standard and metric nut drivers that you need, all within a hard case. And yes, these are impact ready, as you can see here, if you want to use them with your impact, as I have. And these are the extension drivers. You see how long they are? Look at that. Again, standard and metric, and it does come with a manual handle right there as well. I really like the hard case that it comes with. Here's a shot of it all. Boom. Now let me open up the brand new, looks like it's going to be a mini ratchet set. Here is the box right here. And one of my favorite items from last year was this old mini ratchet set. And I do believe, once again, this has been the new and improved item that has replaced that one. So I am eager to see this, as I have used the crap out of that right there, just right here around the house, putting things together, taking things apart, furniture, things of that nature. Looks like it is including some stickers. Haven't seen stickers come with any of the devices yet. Ooh, look here. Let me show it to you within the box before I even take it out. So here is a shot of it. Sorry about that glare. Here, look at that. We've got sockets inside of there. We've got driver heads. Let's go ahead and get it out and remove the plastic and make sure that is everything inside of the box, and it is. Oh, got the size chart on the back. Here's a shot of the front. And let me flip it over here and show you. We've got the screwdriver handle here. Look, look, look. There's the ratchet handle here. Here is the size chart and guide here on the back. Let me get that into the full shot for you. Look at the hard case that it comes with. That is super nice. Oh, it's got the extension bit right here in the bottom. Here's a full shot of the case again, right? Look down here at the bottom, right by the Toolant brand name. Look, here's your extension head. Boom. Look here, got the quick release and everything. I'm telling you, they don't cut any corners. This thing's badass. Let's see if I can get the, oh look, 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 look. And it's got the pivoting wrench head. Look at that. Pops right out. Oh, that is nice. Look. And then in the top here is the screwdriver handle. Comes out just like that right there. And then lift this hard plastic up and you've got all of these socket heads here. Looks like we've got 3/16, quarter, 5/16, 11/32, 3/8, 7/16, half, and the largest one here is 9/16. And then over here on the metric side, we've got 5.5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, and 14 millimeter. Close that, and down here, oh, check this out. Look, I was like, well, how does this work? It rotates out. See that? Look, snaps back into place, but whenever you're needing to use the bits, look, just rotate it up. And look, and you can sit it down like that too. So look, like if you're working there, boom. This thing is super cool. Look at that. It's like its own little work stand. Can you see that? Let me see how many we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. 33 heads right here in these two rows. And of course I see Phillips. I see straights. Look, you've got all of the, you got the square ones here. Like if you're ever using any of those screws that got like the square insert, you got to have the square tip. Here's all of your standard like Allen screw heads that we were just discussing about moments ago. Got some small ones right here if you're working on like maybe some watches, maybe some glasses, just small pieces, you know, that's going to take that right there. But all of that is included inside of this. You can put the extension here onto the screwdriver handle, just like this right here. So look, you might be thinking, well, what can I do with something that small? It ain't that small. Look, hang on. Boy, these things are in here. Boom. So this thing is like a standard screwdriver size. You talking about handy keeping right here inside your house, like in your little drawer. You got a little drawer at your house too? I think most everybody's got a little drawer that they throw all their shit into, miscellaneous items. You got some screwdrivers in there. You got some whatever. You know, the little knick-knack drawer. You talking about putting this little knick-knack right here in that knick-knack drawer? You be using this little knick-knack all the time. I'm telling you right now. Look at that right there. And you can hold it right here, which I really like. And look, you can keep pressure pushing it like this here. and turn it. Bam, 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 bam. Instead of having to like turn the whole thing. Look, keep your fingers in place. You know how hard this numb's like when you're starting screws? Anyway, you know if you know. You ready to get done using it? Look, pop it out. And let's say you need just a short screwdriver. Well, look, just put it in right there. Now look how stubby that is. You got one you need to get in like little small situations you can't get a standard screwdriver into. You can with this one right here. Put that back inside there. This is a super, super handy little tool set. I'm excited to have this, and I already know I am going to be using this thing quite often myself, as it is a lot easier to get to than the old model. Again, this is their old model right here. This is the new model. Let's look at the difference real quick now that I've got them both opened up. Look, let me show you. This was the old model, which is great. It's got a lot of the driver heads that you just seen inside of there. Got a lot of the socket heads that you see. Got the ratchet. Got the extension right here. But some of the devices tend to pop out of their slots right here occasionally if you're rough with that. Look, everything right here is inside of this. I do like the new model better here myself. Let me see if I can get the ratchet back in place just like that. Put the extension head back in place just like that. And after trying this out now for myself, just like all of my other Toolant tools, I have no problem going ahead and issuing Toolant another official 5-star review. Man, that thing is freaking nice. Look at that right there. Woo! Get you one for your old man for Christmas. Come on. Woo, 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 woo. Holla at you, boy.